Well, the last few months have seen carriers like Air India, IndiGo and Emirates place bumper orders for aircraft from Boeing and Airbus. While some of these may be replacement orders, a lot of this coincides with new destinations, especially connecting new Indian cities to international destinations. Jude Sannith reports this is a signal that the Indian traveller is looking beyond India's borders with renewed vigour.
A fortnight ago, Singapore Airlines low-cost carrier Scoot resumed its daily flights from Chennai to Singapore, a route it had suspended due to poor demand. This is not the only new route on its roster. Scoot now has 6 Indian destinations locked and is hinting at expanding its India presence, especially in Tier 2 towns.
We're still evaluating different destinations. I've been visiting markets, looking for because when you pioneer second-tier cities, you have to unlock them in the right order. Right. You don't want to go too early to a market that's not ready. So I think, in our minds we have some ideas, nothing that we can share today, but I said we would like to expand.
This comes even as airlines around the world are shoring up their fleets. IndiGo and Air India, between them, have unlocked a war chest with $125 billion in it. $52 billion in Emirates' fleet expansion budget is already spoken for. Experts point out that there's a clear distinction between the Emirates order and those by Indian carriers.
India growth is a reality, and that is the reason why Air India, Akash, IndiGo, all of them are growing. But if you look at Emirates, the capacity increase that they bring is very less. Its considerable part is replacement.
But this does not mean that new aircraft will not service a longer list of destinations. IndiGo has already begun this process with 20 new destinations over the last 6 months, including Almaty, Nairobi, Baku and Tbilisi, many being serviced by new international connections in Hyderabad, Ahmedabad and Goa. A lot of this is driven by a spike in outbound travel. A Ministry of Tourism report estimates outbound travel has grown 37.9% year-on-year for the January-July period, despite an overall hike in the cost of travel. This spike has been nudged along by destinations like Sri Lanka, Thailand and Vietnam easing visa regulations for Indians.
We've also seen healthy growth in our what we call converts, number of orders, as you put it, right? So that's also growing much faster than the market, and year on year we're growing at least about 30-35% on that number as well.
So with aircraft, routes, destinations and the number of people traveling from India on the rise, experts and players are certain that India is in for a new baseline when it comes to outbound travel. In Chennai, Jude Sannith.